Assalamualaikum and good morning to beloved lecturer Dr. Suhaimi and my friend. Today, our group will present our case study. Introduction for case study. Rahman Ali was a 35 years old construction worker from Bangladesh who had worked legally in Malaysia for 5 years. He worked for Mega Bina Sendirian Berhad and was registered under SOCSO and EPF. One day, at the construction site, a lifting cable snapped and caused steel bar to fall on him. He was badly injured and later died, leaving behind his wife and 2 children who depend on him.
Referring to the case, Rahman Ali is covered under the Employment Injury Scheme EIS of the Lindung Pekerja administered by SOCSO. EIS provide protection for foreign workers who are involved in work accidents or suffer an occupational disease arising out of and in the course of their employment. This scheme covers 4 areas, which are work accidents, commuting accidents, emergency accidents, and occupational diseases. In this case, Rahman Ali was involved in a work accident at the construction site while working. Moving on, there are 2 importance of the Lindung Pekerja scheme for foreign workers in Malaysia. Firstly, this scheme provides income replacement for Rahman's dependents. The deceased was the sole breadwinner of his family. Without him, his family becomes highly vulnerable. Therefore, the monthly dependence benefit help his family to survive and prevent them from falling into poverty. Secondly, this scheme protects foreign workers against workplace accident and occupational diseases by providing medical treatment and compensation. Based on this case, SOCSO paid Rahman Ali's medical expenses even though he passed away later the same day. Besides, his family received compensation under the scheme following his death to support their livelihood.
Rahman Ali is a 35-year-old foreign worker who passes away while at work. His employer has properly registered him under Lindung Pekerja, so his family back in Bangladesh is protected. Let's break down the specific benefit payable one by one. Before I begin, let me explain what is benefit payable. Benefit payable refers to the financial compensation that SOCSO is legally obligated to provide to a worker or their dependent. In this case, Rahman's wife and his 2 young children are his dependent. So the first benefit payable is dependent benefit. This benefit is strictly paid to the dependent of a foreign worker who passes away while at work. In Rahman's case, his wife and his 2 young children were entirely financially dependent on him. So for his wife, she will receive a lifelong monthly benefit payment. This will serve as an income replacement now that the sole breadwinner is gone. And for his children, they will receive continuous support until they reach 21 years old or until they get married. So the second benefit payable is funeral benefit. This is a lump sum payment made to the eligible dependent or the person who bears the actual cost of the funeral. So this depends on how the family decides to do with the funeral. So scenario A, if the family decides to bury him in Malaysia, so the benefit is 3,000 ringgit. But if the family decides to bury him in his country of origin, Bangladesh, the payment is 7,500 ringgit. So this ensures that the grieving family is not burdened with immediate or unexpected cost of the funeral. So the last benefit payable is medical benefit. So before Rahman passed away, he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Under Lindung Pekerja, employer or employee can claim the cost that incurred during the medical treatment. So this ensures that no medical debt is passed on to his dependent. So from this we can see that under Malaysia labour laws, all workers are protected no matter what of their nationality is.
Now, I will explain the EPF entitlement for Rahman as a non-Malaysian worker. First, Rahman is eligible to be an EPF member even though he is a foreign worker. Since he was legally employed and registered by his employer, he is covered under the EPF Act 1991. This shows that foreign workers in Malaysia are also protected from EPF. Second, he is entitled to all accumulated EPF savings in his account. This includes contribution from both the employee and the employer, as well as dividend earned over time. The total amount will increase throughout his working years. Third, in the event of his death, his EPF saving can be withdrawn under the death withdrawal scheme. This allows the full balance in his account to be released after his passing. This ensures his savings are not lost. Lastly, his dependents, which are his wife and 2 children, are entitled to claim their savings. As his legal beneficiaries, they can retrieve the EPF fund according to EPF procedure. This helps support his family financially. To conclude the question, even Rahman is a non-Malaysian worker, he is still protected under EPF. All his savings and benefit will be paid to his dependent after his death.
First, mandatory registration. Under the Employees Social Security Act 1969, employers must register and contribute monthly. Here, Megabina did fulfill this duty by contributing both SOSO and EPF for Rahman. Second one is workplace safety. Employers have a strict legal duty to maintain a safe workplace. Megabina failed here as the lifting cable snapped due to poor maintenance. The last one is accident notification. The employer must arrange immediate first aid and officially report the incident. Megabina must submit Form 34 to SOSO immediately so Rahman's families can claim their benefits. First, criminal liability. Under the SOSO Act, failing to register workers carries a fine up to 500 ringgit. More seriously, failing to pay monthly contributions or refusing to submit accident reports carries a heavy penalty up to 2 years in prison, a fine up to 10,000 ringgit or both. Second, civil liability. Because the accident was caused by poorly maintained equipment, Rahman's family has the legal right to sue Megabina in civil court for negligence under protection schemes such as SOSO and EPF are mandatory to safeguard the welfare of foreign workers. Failure by employers to comply with safety laws not only invite criminal penalties and summonses but also threatens the life of workers. Therefore, full compliance is critical to protect both parties.